Hello everyone, Enderite7 here. Recently I made a video on how to use a very powerful glitch engine, how to make it, how to put it on a build. Today I'm going to show you how to use another speed glitch, and that is the zero drag glitch. So basically the way that the zero drag glitch works is it uses detachable blocks to basically remove all of the drag physics on a build. So if I get in this plane a second, if you can call it a plane. This does fly, by the way. I'm getting about 160 miles an hour until I crash into the water. And then back here, if I get into this one, I should be able to detach those. I forgot to make that, oh, I forgot to make that mixed scrap. Anyways, now I can get to a much higher speed. See, I'm going insanely fast right now. I can't even control how fast I'm going. It's insane. Another benefit to this is that you have almost no deceleration. See, if I stop, I lose almost no speed. The speed that I'm losing is probably from drop and the little bit of air resistance that the underside of this thing has. But as you can see, it is still like insanely fast. So fast that the seat controls are not able to make it steer. Oh my goodness. And so that's the effect. That's the effect it can have on your build. And so today I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, take for example this nice build. Blue Jay. It's not mine. You can see in the top who made it. But it is controller, so I'm going to have a little bit of a difficult time flying this. Flies actually very nicely, even on keyboard, although I cannot move my mouse at all. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's fine. Perfect landing. Okay. So right now, as you can see, we have some aerodynamics. I'm just going to simplify this build so it takes less time to make this tutorial. Okay. So you're going to want to start by finding a spot where you can have detachable blocks. That's going to make this entire zero drag system possible. So you have detachable blocks. I'm just going to make it symmetric because I can. And then you're going to want to make sure that these are on make scrap. That means that they'll, like whatever's connected to them, when they disconnect, will just evaporate instead of staying on the ground. From there, you're going to take any block you want. I prefer to use grid blocks. And just use that to block off all of the aerodynamics on your build. So anywhere you see these arrows, block those off with these grid blocks. And I mean, like, when I say everywhere, I do mean everywhere. Like, any of these little bits here, you're going to want to completely block them off. You don't want any aerodynamics on this thing. Even moderately good aerodynamics, those can go. You don't need them. And so, I'm able to turn on mirror mode. No mirror mode for me. Now mirror mode for me? Yippee, okay. So, again, just take your grid blocks. Make sure everything is touching the stuff that you want to get rid of, but also make sure it's not connecting to anything, because that would be bad. If it connected to the main build, then when you detached it, the blocks wouldn't fall off, and then you'd have really awful aerodynamics. That is not optimal. Alright, just a quick little test. Yep, so I pressed right click, and then all of the pieces should evaporate. And now I will be able to go a lot faster. And again, just cover everything, you know? All of your aerodynamics need to go bye-bye. So even the seat, which is a very nice aerodynamic seat, needs to go away. And then you can also, you don't have to have only one detachable block area. You can have some in the back. Like, they're actually not very complex detachable blocks. So I've seen some people who just use all of their detachable blocks. Like all of their zero drag is just detachable blocks, no grid blocks. Grid blocks are nice, and like the little tubes, because you can use them to get into the little nooks and crannies that the detachable blocks can't. But aside from that, that's just how you do it, you know. All of your aerodynamics need to be covered by the blocks that get detached. Now before I go, I do want to share one more thing. So if there's, let's see, if there's a spot where I can stick a piece of logic, that would be amazing. So it doesn't look like there is on this build. If you're making a build to have zero drag, make sure to have at least one space for some logic. I'll just stick it, oh, I don't know, right here. Right here will work fine. I'll turn off mirror mode so you can see better, also forces. So what you're going to want to do is I like to use a distance sensor. I think you can also use a NOR logic gate. And then, so you take your distance sensor or NOR logic gate, and then you make sure it's connected and also facing into the build. Then you click to configure, and then you select your detachable blocks. That means that all of your blocks immediately fall off. Maybe. Hold please. Alright, there we go. Just make sure it's facing the block, and then that connects to there. See? Those immediately fall off. And then actually, just a thing I want to try. I actually haven't tried this yet. I wonder if you could actually have it connect to your detachable blocks. So if you just make it face into the build, have a max, just a stupidly high distance so it will detect something on your build. Yeah, so now you don't even have that logic. See, and then it disappears like all the rest of it. Huh, cool. Well, there's a thing to try. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope to make some more soon. Until then, Ender out. Bye.